Maria is in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Hi, Maria. How are you?
I'm good, Dave. How are you?
Better than I deserve. What's up?
So here's my situation. I still live at home with my stepdad and my mom. I currently drive a 2018 Ford Escape, and I owe about a little over $13,000 left on it. Plus, I have a student loan that I have 11 grand left to pay on. I feel kind of stuck because my stepdad doesn't think I should sell my car to pay off my loan in full. And I thought it would be a good idea, but they don't think so. So what do you think I should do?
How old are you?
I'm 27.
And what do you make?
Can I give you a salary, or does it have to be
What's your household income? What would you make if you didn't live there? What's your income in a year?
As of right now, I make $13 an hour, 40 hours a week. So.
Okay, and you're only working 40 hours a week.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are you making? $25,000-$30,000 a year, right?
I would say so. Yes.
What do you do?
I work in a greenhouse. It's actually a place where we grow lettuce for grocery stores. So it's.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your long-term career plan?
I'm not 100% sure what I want to do, but I'm just trying to focus on the debt and just tackle it with as much as I can.
Okay. And your stepdad and mom are not multimillionaires, I take it?
No, they're not. I worry about them sometimes.
Yeah. Okay.
With their retirement.
Yeah.
But
I do too, because they don't have any money because they've had car payments their whole life. And that's the advice they're giving you. And so we really, they're sweet people and they're giving you a place to live. We want to respect that. But their financial advice, you don't take financial advice from broke people.
No.
Even if they're people you love and you respect them otherwise and all that kind of stuff. And so, we just don't do that. So what would be wrong with you just moving out and selling your car?
That's a good point. I never thought of that.
I as a dad, I have trouble with someone who won't take my advice staying under my roof. So I hate to tell you to not take his advice and stay under his roof, right? But his advice is wrong. I agree with you on that. But I also want to respect the fact that he's providing you shelter. And none of this is in a panic because you're not completely broke or something. You can just make a plan and say, over the next 90 days, I'm going to save up some money. I'm going to work extra. You're only working 40 hours. Just kick in your hours, pick up an extra job doing something, and pile up some money and get you a little apartment and sell the truck.
Right. I have about a little over almost $4,000 in my savings. Oh, cool. And I wanted to save up for something perfectly good that's used, and I think that seems logical.
Yeah, that's great. That's logical, and it gets you out of, and I think you got to work on your career side long term. Because you don't want to be 53 working in a greenhouse $13 because you didn't ever do anything, didn't ever move up in your world, right? Whatever your world is, I don't care, move up in it. And let's start doing that. But, you start setting some career goals and start setting some things. Something happens when you move out. Whether you're 27 or whether you're 22 or whatever, something happens and you're, it's just like, it's kind of like when they let go of the seat of the bicycle, you better pedal, because you're going to fall freaking over if you don't, right? So you got to pedal, and it's good for you to pedal like that. I don't know, John, what are you thinking?
I think you got to move out. This sounds like a broader issue we're talking about a car payment, but it's not about that. It's about being 27, still making $13 an hour, still being comfortable. And like you said, Dave, I love that analogy. You got to get off the bike and just start pedaling.
Yeah, let them let go of the seat, and it'll be good for them too. And you don't have to be disrespectful to them in this regard. I mean, I have friends that don't know how to vote, and I'm not disrespectful for them. They just vote the wrong way. I still love them, but I can, and I have people that I disagree with on lots of things, but I can be respectful to them and kind to them, but that doesn't mean I have to follow their advice or go along with whatever they tell me I have to do.
Especially moms and dads that are doing the best they can with the only tools they got in their toolbox, right?
Yeah. But I mean, if you want to eat healthy and your mom's 400 pounds and she doesn't think that's a good idea, then you probably need to eat healthy.
Right. Or
because your coach is not doing.
There you go. Get nutrition advice from somebody else.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, that's just you can't do that, and so. That's what you're facing. So you got some career stuff going on, you got some debt stuff going on, and you got some moving out stuff going on. And the three of those are going to work together to completely change your life in the next 12 months. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, and I love what you said. There's nobody's in a panic, nothing's on fire, but start saving your money and get out there and do it.
$4,000. You can probably start working on looking for a place right now, and then use $1,000 of that to get moved out, and then save you up $1,000, and get rid of the escape, and
get a second job
from the escape. There you go.
Look at that.
Yeah, look at that. I did that word thing. Yeah, that's amazing.
You should go on vacation more. You come back a poet, man. That's fantastic.
Yeah, hardly, but yeah, So, I mean that's the thing, and so yeah. I always hesitate to tell somebody to disobey someone who they're living with, and to not respect their advice. And so really tantamount with selling the escape is you really need to be out of there, because it's being, he's telling you and he's furnishing you a place to live. And so I don't know how toxic that advice is or how controlling it is, or whether it's just a casual thing. I think you'd be silly to sell the truck, or if you sell the truck, I'm throwing you out. I don't know which version of this we've got, but
I think it all comes back to who you're giving a vote to, right? Who you're giving permission to speak into your life. And as long as you live under somebody's roof and you're eating their food and using their electricity and water, they own you.
There's a thing that goes with that.
That's right.
That's the thing that goes. Even if you aren't using mine, you would go by my rules while you're
exactly
there.
Right.
That's how this is. You're not gonna. We go to church on Sunday. We don't do drugs. We don't sleep around. These are what Ramsey that under my roof do.
That's right.
It's that simple. You don't want to be at my house, then you don't have to be at my house. Get your own. That's how this works.